In this tutorial, we'll take on the role of workbook authors to create parameters in Fusion Data Intelligence, or FDI. Parameters are variables used to organize data in multiple places in a workbook. They offer an interactive experience for consumers to engage with data without modifying the original report. To create a parameter, I can use any open workbook and dataset or subject area. In this example, I'll be using a workbook with a Financials GL Profitability subject area. In this scenario, I'm a business user who wants to analyze operating performance for the last 4 quarters. There is a lot of information to organize, so I want a single visual that dynamically switches between different metrics rather than creating multiple versions of the report. I'll start on the Data panel and select the Parameters tab. Then I'll select Menu and Add Parameter. In the dialog, I'll input the information needed to create my parameter. I'll start by adding the name and a brief description with details about the parameter. Next, I need to select the data type. The data type specifies the kind of data the parameter contains and the values or range of values that the parameter accepts. It also validates the parameter's compatibility with other elements in the visualization. I'll leave the auto-defined data type as text. For this example, I won't enable Allow Multi-Select because I don't want the consumer to be able to select more than one measure at a time. I will also leave Alias not enabled because my data already has user-friendly identifiable names. Available values defaults to any. This means that any text value can be entered or selected. I will change this to value so that I can specify multiple values to use in the parameter. I'll enter the first measure, then I'll click the plus sign to add more values. Before finalizing my parameter, I'll select Enforce Validation. This is good practice to ensure the expression used with my parameter is valid. Finally, I'll set the initial value to the default key metric selector that I want displayed when the workbook first opens. In this case, I want to show revenue. I'll select OK to create my parameter, and now my parameter is ready to use. Find additional videos in this series and more resources on using Fusion Data Intelligence in the links below.